Morning everyone. Today's going to be kind of a hit and miss day. It's supposed to be raining right now, but it is not. The clouds are rolling in, humidity's high, it's a pretty good breeze, probably about 15 mile an hour winds, and it feels like it's going to rain, but I don't know. It went from a 90% chance of rain to a 30% chance of rain. So all the rain that we were supposed to go get went north. So we'll just take what we can get because we really need the rain. We're supposed to be cutting 17 yards today. I drove by 4 yards already that we cannot cut because they don't need to be cut. They're just not growing because we haven't had any rain in almost 3 weeks now, I guess. So I'm going to do my best to get a video out today. I don't know what's going to happen. I'm going to try and drop the camera as much as I can today because I don't know if it's going to rain or if there's even going to be any lawns that we can cut. So let's go get the trailer load up and see if we can't get started today. Okay, I figured out what I'm going to do for the video for today. I'm just getting started, and what I'm going to do is there's 3 yards that we do right around our house, and I'm actually parked in front of my house right now. And it takes half an hour to do all three of these yards. So I'm just going to carry the camera with me and put it low and just carry it, just drop it at each yard and just keep moving it. And Vicky will hop in a truck and move it as I'm going, I'll go from yard to yard and she's just going to move the truck. And I'll never load the mower back up. So today we're going to be running the 52 and the push mower only, and that's it. Because they're all small yards, and we'll be doing the bagging at the end of the day. So we're going to move our route around so we don't have to have the clamshell on there. So I'm going to drop that off and get started on these.
Couldn't stand tall, so why didn't you call? So many years has gone by, but I think about you all the time. Looks like you're changing and all, but why didn't you call? Something in the air, always something in the air. Can you feel me? is getting dangerous. I don't wanna fight the feeling inside, 'cause your words are so contagious. I don't wanna be distracted, no, I'm having a reaction. Oh, I give in to you, give in to your state of mind. You don't wanna be distracted, no, you're having a reaction. Oh, I can feel that I can feel you burning up. 'Cause tonight we lose it all. We let go, it's something in the way you move that makes me do things I've never done. Yeah, tonight we lose it all. I'm broken, and even if the sky would fall and flames are getting closer. Ooh, oh, 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 oh. My skin's on fire. Oh, 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 oh. On fire. Ooh, oh, 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 oh. My skin's on fire. Oh, 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 oh. Lights keep dancing by, painting the sky and adding to our chemistry. Heart beats aligned, right in time. You've become a remedy. I don't wanna be distracted, no, I'm having a reaction. Oh, I give it to you, give in to your state of mind. You don't wanna be distracted, no, you're having a reaction. Oh, I can feel that I can feel you burning up. 'Cause tonight we lose it all. We let go, it's something in the way you move that makes me do things I've never done. Yeah, tonight we lose it all. I'm broken, and even if the sky would fall and flames are getting closer. Ooh, oh, 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 oh. My skin's on fire. Oh, 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 oh. On fire. Ooh, oh, 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 oh. My skin's on fire. Oh, 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 oh. My skin's on fire. Oh, 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 My skin's on fire. Cause tonight we lose it all. We let go, it's something in the way you move that makes me do things I've never done. Yeah, tonight we lose it all. I'm broken, and even if the sky would fall and flames are getting closer. Ooh, oh, 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 oh. My skin's on fire. Oh, 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 oh. On fire. Ooh, oh, 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 oh. My skin's on fire. Oh, 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 fire.
Okay, that's the 3 yards real fast. And the cloud is a big old rain cloud coming in. And I'm trying to get around back to our house and get the lawnmower in the garage before it starts pouring rain on us, and it's starting to sprinkle already, so it's gonna be close. And while it's raining, I might as well change the oil on it and change the blades, put them gator blades on it. I'm gonna try them out. So, I don't know. You notice on that 1 yard, the neighbor cuts half of it. And I don't know why he just don't go all the way to the house, another 10 more feet. But he cuts half of it because he don't want the weeds in his yard. So he treats that part of the yard and everything else. It's just, people are crazy. Anyhow, I am gonna get this thing unloaded and get that mower in the garage. Oh, look at it rain. Not gonna last very long though. A little bit of blue skies going on there. But a little bit of thunder. About 2 crackles, that's about it. Yeah, it's not gonna be much. At least we're gonna get some rain to keep everything green. There's a little bit of thunder. I don't know if you heard it or not. Finally rain. Okay, what I'm doing is switching out from a blade that's like this. But you can see this is pretty much shot, to a gator blade. It's a little bit heavier. The only problem with these is it puts the grass clippings up in it, or it holds the grass clippings up in the deck a little bit longer, so if you get into wet grass, it has a tendency of clumping. Not all the time, but every now and then you get in some deep, thick, wet, heavy grass, it will clump up on you and just throw chunks and clumps everywhere. So I'm going to try them out, because last year I couldn't use these because of, or I couldn't use these here, because the grass was so wet all the time. Well, this year, since the spring, or we're still in spring now, but since 3 weeks ago, the grass is super wet. Now it's super dry. So we got a little bit of rain. We only rained about 10 minutes. So maybe 1/10 of an inch of rain at the most, and we need a lot more than that. But we'll just play it by ear, and hopefully this will just keep the grass green instead of browning it up. And it's okay if it takes it slow, but we just want it green. So I'm going to put these blades on and change the oil while I'm waiting for the grass to dry out a little bit. Okay, while I'm waiting for the oil to drain out, I thought I'd mention about the changing of the blades. I'm not going to put that on video. I've made videos of that before, and if I remember, I'll put a link up here so you can watch that video if you would like. And right now I am going to change the air pressure in the tires. Is what I do in this spring, and then in the fall is I put more air in the tires because I'm having that bagger full of wet heavy leaves, or in the spring a lot of wet heavy grass. Well, now things are drying out, and I need to lighten up the air pressure, because what's going on is any yard, or actually all yards, once I take the clamshell off of it, the tires have a tendency to spin because they're so hard. So what I have, I don't know if you can, oh, where are we at? So what I have is a tire gauge. Read that? Focus, focus. There we go. Pounds, starting off at 1 pound and goes all the way to 20. There goes all the way to 20. So I run about 8 pounds, I think it is, of air in these tires, and they're a little squishy, but they hold the slopes, and they also don't spin the tires in people's lawns, so makes it for a little easier for me to get around. I can go a little faster, and it also doesn't tear up the grass. So let's see what they're at, and let's change them. See that? 12 pounds, so I'm going to take 4 pounds out of it. £10 pounds. £9 pounds. £9.5 pounds. And 8 pounds. Focus. See that? This one is a pound heavier on the right side of the mower. I do that because of all the extra weight on that side with the blower assist and everything. So I'm going to take this one to 9 pounds. Vicky never fails to make noise while I'm trying to record anything.
Gotta keep the excitement going.
Gotta keep the excitement going. There we go. Look at that. Hour after it's done raining. Just about ready to go out to work. It's extra steamy. Kind of a blue sky. Yeah, it's not done yet. So we're gonna wait and see what this cloud does. This is one of them clouds that'll get you soaking wet halfway through a yard. So we're gonna wait this out for about a half hour and see what happens. Okay, I got all the oil changed and everything I have here. The weed whackers, the leaf blowers, and the 52 zero turn there. I don't have the 48 here. That's at the shop. And I'm just gonna have to catch that sometime this week, which ain't gonna take no big deal to drop the oil. It only takes about 15 minutes. So we're still on standby. It's supposed to be 100% rain here in the next 10-15 minutes. And I'm gonna get the lawnmower loaded up, flip the seat up so I can wash the rest of it off, get some of the dust off of it and everything, and flip the seat up so I don't get a wet butt. So I'm going to get everything loaded up, and we're just going to stand by until the rain is done, because it is coming. Okay, we just checked. Actually, we got a couple lawns, or one lawn we did, and since we didn't get any rain, we got a little bit there earlier, and then we didn't get no more after that. We just went to a customer's house, and the grass is cut. We were there 2 weeks ago, and the grass was cut. And she won't come out to the door. She owes us $75. She got someone else and won't pay now. I don't know what is going on this year. You know, she's been she's been having problems with her jobs and switched to jobs. I give her a grace period because we've been cutting it for so long, and she's always paid and everything else, but now she's not paying. I don't know what the deal is this year. I know we're getting rid of the bottom 10% of our customers this year, I guess is what's going on. But it's just getting real irritating real fast with some of these people. They cannot come out and talk to you face to face. They just ignore you and hope you go away. So I don't know, it's just a weird year this year. Customers are, I don't know what it is about these customers this year, but I've never had this problem ever, and now this year I do it, so it's just weird. And it's not the new customers, it's customers I've had for a long time. So I don't know. We're gonna go out and start cutting some more yards here, and the wind's going about 20-25 miles an hour and blowing dust everywhere. So even though it rained, the dust is still flying because we didn't get enough water on the dirt there. So we're gonna continue on with this yard.
Life's good.
Life's good, eh? Okay, we just got done with our last yard for the day. It's early. I'm okay with being done early. And since we ditched one customer today, we're not going to deal with it anymore. And another one, I think, quit us. It's no big deal, but we have to go look at another lawn now. And that's just the way it works. So, got rid of 2 bad ones, and hopefully this next one's going to be a good one. And we'll see. If it's a piece of crap yard, I'm not going to do it. So, let's go look at this yard. Okay, went and looked at that yard. It's a decent yard. It's a little sandy in a couple areas, but a decent yard. We can get in there in about 15-20 minutes. And it'll probably take just as long to do the weed whacking around the trees as it will do the yard. But it's kind of tight getting in and off the road because it's a busy road, but people just have to deal with it. Stupid glare again. I gotta quit turning. There we go, got out of the glare. So that's what's nice about the lawn care in our area, because you lose a couple, you gain a couple, so you maintain the same. And we got like really high winds right now, and it just knocked out pretty much all the power and all in town here. None of the lights are working, no power at my house or nothing. So something big got taken out. So I'm gonna go dump off my trailer, empty out the clippings of my trailer, and unload everything for the night, gas everything up. And that finishes my day. Everything all gassed up, all loaded up, ready to go for tomorrow. And all that rain that we got today didn't amount to much of anything. I don't know how much we got, it wasn't much. And then with this heat, which is 74 degrees now, and these about 25 mile an hour winds with gusts about 40, dried everything right back up. So that didn't help us out. We need a little bit of help. It just amazes me from 2 weeks ago to today how much difference the weather has changed our grass. Because we could not keep up with the grass. It was growing so fast and was so wet. Now it is completely dry and dust is blowing everywhere. So the maple trees and box elder trees are dropping their little seeds, and when you're cutting around them at 25 miles an hour, them things are hitting you. It hurts pretty good. So that is going to be the end of my video for today. I thank you for watching and subscribing. If you could check out the links in the description box below, it'd be greatly appreciated. Everybody have a good evening, and we will see you at the next yard.